Hi everyone. Just completed these last night. The 12 Rohan cavalrymen from the Pelennor Fields starter set. Uh, Here they are. Sorry about the background. Nothing much I can do about that. But yeah, it's 12 of them. They took me about a month, so it took me some time. I did try to get as close to the colours as I could, particularly looked at the films and stuff. I went for the literally grey pretty much for the reins. I did not like the when I seen the official photos of the red reins and stuff like that. It just didn't feel right to me. So most of them were pretty much the same. I can just take one for example. Hopefully that will. I don't think I got the shield's 100% right, but I think they're close enough. They're not too bad. Um, I was just concerned about the colours on the particular shields, to be honest. But they're fine. And there we go. And another different one. Again, I just stuck mainly, as I say, I just stuck with the couple of different browns rather than the doing any black because I thinking black riders and I didn't want to do any black horses. But for these, it's a little bit distracting with the background, so I do apologise. I can get this right. So I haven't got any fancy texts or anything like that to show off, so let's do it this way. Cavalry brown I use particularly on these. Then I use the shaded it with soft tone and then used the fur brown, and that worked really nicely. Did use saddle brown for the few of the horses as well, and this one as well, chocolate brown model colour. Use a few Games Workshop paints as well, so I do a mix. For hair, I did use this one. I did shade it with the soft tone again and just went over it again. I'm actually overall really quite pleased with them. I know they're not perfect. I know there's certain areas that probably could have been a little bit better. But overall, I'm really happy with what I've done. As I say, it took me about approximately a month to finish them all off, and I thought, well, if I kept with the browns, but I kept with the browns that I've got, so I did 3 different tones, and that's worked out quite well. And did look at a few clips of the films as well as some other people's models. Sort of like if I go and show you here, as you can see where the quiver, I wasn't sure go light or dark, so I decided to go light when it came to the quiver. That one, I've just noticed there's a little bit more painting to do. You can see that one. The arrow haven't been finished properly, so they still haven't finished. But yeah, I went like that, quite light. With the spears, I didn't go dark spears, lighter spears with they. Sorry, my hands are in the way. I wish I had a better way of doing it, but alas, I also used nun oil and for some of it. The bases, it was just grit, just some bird grit, and literally painted over there, and then just painted over there lighter, and then just put some static grass over that, and this looks pretty good. That's not too bad. Actually, I did it two different colours. I really should have checked, but it works. It works fine. For the base, as you can see, it's a purple around the rims for these. If I can just cover a few more, just so you can. Yeah, some of these are quite loose. I might probably glue them in. This one, literally, I put the spear around the wrong way. But I'm thinking, well, it doesn't matter. He's skilled at his job. He probably twirl it around anyway to be able to hack at anything from the other side or wherever. So I wouldn't to be honest, not too bothered with it. Also, something that I really didn't get on well with, I did try to cover some of the holes and, you know, the little, because you can, like this one, if I just take that off, that wasn't a very good job, I gotta be honest. Didn't get on well with it. I know I could have done something a bit better with, you know, with the seams as they clip together. It just leaves that, you can see that they're clipped together, and I could have done something better with them, but never mind. But anyway, yeah, these are done at last. I've got the warriors to do. I will be getting another pack of they at some point, and probably another pack of these guys, the cavalry. But I'm almost halfway there. So it's the warriors, food and king, mounted and footed. Then I'm halfway, and then I could do the evil side after a break. So I'm gonna have a couple of days break, pretty much today. You know, other than doing a few odds and ends, but yeah, glad these are over and done with. It has been a pretty slow process for me, as some people know that I'm pretty ill anyway. So even if I did 10-20 minutes, I sat at my painting table and did the 20 minutes. If I could get an hour or two done, then great. Then that's a good day for me. That means I can get quite a bit done. It took me about, I would say about 3 hours, something like that. Yeah, about 3 hours each, 3 or 4 hours for one. But they're well worth the effort, and overall I'm happy with what I've done. It's just a little bit tired now with painting horses. So as I say, I'm going to have the break, get back to it. Any tips or hints to help me would be great, especially when it comes to, as I say, you know, when you've clipped these things together and you see that little, you can see that it's two parts clipped together. Any way of covering that without using the because I really did try my best with the green stuff. I just couldn't do it. I really couldn't do it. I know people are really good at covering up those little things much better than I, but still, so I think I honestly feel I did do a pretty good job, and looking forward to doing some more as well. And just before I go, I do have some Doctor Who miniatures that I will be painting up at some point. I'll be doing the in-between projects. That's probably the next thing I'll probably be doing, would be 1 or 2 .2 models. Just have a break from the fantasy stuff and then back to the fantasy stuff. Get the warriors painted, finish off the good half, and then get the 39 orcs. That's a lot of orcs to paint. So I got that to paint. So I got the one that I'm nervous about is the fell beast, the ring wraith. Quite nervous about that, so I do need to see 1 or 2 videos about painting some of that size, because I've never painted some of that size properly before, so I'm looking forward to it, but also pretty nervous of painting some of like that. And yeah, but I know that's not until about August time I'll be painting them, so July, August time, so I've still got time. I'll watch a few videos and that, make sure I get the right paints and stuff like that, and yeah, go from there. Anyway, thanks for watching. Thanks for the new subscriber. I know again this is quite rough looking. Do apologise. Hopefully I can make it look a little bit more professional at some point. But until then, till next time, and thanks for watching.